was last year when he kind of grabbed the controller for a few games. So I'm excited about Auburn, and the visit was phenomenal.
Yeah, all right. And look, I know you got to go. You got.
Well, I got to ask him first before you can go. Okay, so Billy Napier is going to be the OC. I mean,
sure.
Okay, is that good? Let's just start there. I mean,
it's a great question
because that was a burning desire to as a Gator, obviously, and then there's Gator media, but obviously I'm a huge Gator fan. I really wanted an offensive coordinator.
Yeah. And I think there's probably two thoughts I have on it. The first would be, or there's two ways to think about it, rather. If you're a Florida fan, you're like, hey, we look at what this offense has done the last couple of seasons with Billy Napier running the show. It hasn't worked the level that we think it should work at with AR playing quarterback, with last year, and just the output. We're looking at production, looking at output.
That's a great point about AR.
We need to surrender this, right? But the other thought that I think, if I'm Billy Napier, I'm like, hey, if I'm going to get fired, like a lot of people say I'm going to get by October, I'm going out on my terms. I call plays. That's why I got this head coaching job. That's who I am. If we go down, it's because I'm holding the bat and I'm swinging. I'm not going down because I let offensive coordinator who was a hot shot at another school or a G5 up and comer. I'm not going down because I passed him the sticks. We go out on my terms. So part of me is kind of if I'm thinking about it that way, and Billy Napier, if it really is do or die, I'm like, okay, yeah, I like that. He's not operating from a position of, a ton of each. So I think in that way, I'm like, the numbers are the numbers, but to some extent, all right, shoot or shoot. Let's roll.
Yeah. And think about it. Your move is going to be probably to, offensive coordinator somewhere else after, if you get let go.
Sure.
So why not kind of have that be the last thing that you did? I don't know. You prepare for everything. I mean, you can't. No one would blame anyone for doing that. But I don't know. I think that's some really great points, especially about AR, because I think that's overlooked. And now you Lagway in, and how is this going to play out again? Right? There's a lot of talent in the quarterback room right now.
Yeah, it is. JD, we got to get you back on again. You are so well prepared. I always like the compliment I give people. My grandfather was a judge and taught law. You come in like a trial lawyer. You're versed. You're like a Swiss Army knife. You can pivot. And when you're dealing with an ADD and an OCD guy like me,
you're a Swiss Army knife
and a financial advisor on top of this.